So, picking up where I left off, talking about that big piece of quartz that I was wearing and the ascension process I'm going through, like that explains like why you may have seen me go from super like spiritual and heady to a little egotistical or a little more super, not say super egotistical, but heavy on the egotistical side. But it's because I had a big piece of quartz that I actually had on my chain that you normally see me wearing. And quartz amplifies whatever your brain focus on or whatever frequency you're on. So you have to be conscious on a level, I mean, almost like on a level of Yeshua or Buddha, like to realize, you know what I'm saying, to not let the quartz sway your vibration, you know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what it was feeling like. And once I took it off, I felt like I was more in control of my energy. So that was the main thing. Like once I got rid of that quartz, you know what I'm saying, it kind of allowed me, which I just got. I just traded it for a few new pieces anyway. You know, got a few pieces right now. Getting a little sun. Kyanite, spirit quartz, regular quartz, black kyanite. But yeah, that's just explanation. I want to, let y'all know on why, if you wonder why at one time it's like, oh damn, he seemed like he's in his ego. And then you watch another video or you look at an old video and it's like, damn, he's super spiritual. Look like he wouldn't even harm a flea. And that's what it is. Like it's ascension process. Like, cause I is a battle. Matter of fact, like the story of heaven and earth and all that. Like that's not necessarily like no real battle. That's a battle within the body because it's a battle between the ego and your higher self and true spirituality and the God within. And it's that battle of worrying about materialism over real spirituality. That's the battle. That serpent is the kundalini rising, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all like subjects. Matter of fact, like the different goddesses and goddesses and gods from like Greek mythology or like anything like Krishna, Vishnu and all the different deities of Krishna. Like that's all basically a personification or metaphors of our higher nature, of characteristics of our higher nature, whether it may be wisdom or being I don't know, knowledgeable or being caring and empathetic. Like basically they had gods for that, but that was just a personification of us when we get into that higher nature, you know what I'm saying? Or like say for instance, half humans, half animals was a personification of people that was tied to their lower nature. Like if your life is ran by sex and materialistic things, then you'll probably be depicted as like the people that's a half horse, half human, because all you worry about is your lower nature, you know what I'm saying? So you'll be depicted as a half horse, half human. Same thing with Hercules. You'll be depicted as a half god, giant, half human, because you had that high spirituality while within your human body, you know what I'm saying? But all those stories and depictions of like half animals or half gods, that's basically like a personification, metaphorically speaking, of a human that's either tied to a certain higher self, you know what I'm saying? Like the seven seals that'll be talked about in the Bible, it's just seven chakras, you know what I'm saying? From your root, your sacral, your solar plexus to your heart, your throat chakra, third eye, and your crown, and they all control different characteristics. All those stories in the Bible, that's personification. That's not say personification. That's stories of metaphorically speaking of like your chakras or meditation. Like that's all. Matter of fact, one Bible verse, I don't know if it's in Matthew's, where there's like you when you close both eyes and that one eye becomes single. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I don't like to slaughter biblical verses like that, but you know what I'm talking about. You can look it up, and I know it myself. I just not able to spit it at hand, but it's things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like all that Adam, Eve. That's your left and your right brain. Left brain, man, logic, straight up and down. No roundness to just straight black and white. Either it gotta be like this or it gotta be like that. No in between. That's the logic, left brain. The right is the woman, the caring, the creativity. It's our right to bite the fruit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the creativity, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a personification of Eve and Adam, which it goes deeper. It's way more deeper because matter of fact, there's racial implications dealing with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, contrary to me, regardless to some people' beliefs or whatever, like the Bible also tells the story of how the indigenous black man had the earth, you know, and was peaceful, spiritual, you know, for the longest until Yakub came and wanted to create a race that was going to change that, and it was a race that's going to have you more into materialistic things and more into to your material nature, not your spiritual nature, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what nobody want to believe in. As a matter of fact, and everybody know that's another thing. I live my life by example. People know I'm not racist. People know I don't hate no white person or no person of any other color. You see it in my actions, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Practicing what I preach. So this is just real knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, most of this knowledge I get from watching documentaries where white people is telling the information, you know what I'm saying? So to put it in real perspective, but like the Bible is a bunch of metaphorical stories. As a matter of fact, the Bible is like an excerpt from the Sumerian tablets, which was passed down. But you know, matter of fact, I'm getting into deeper subjects, but y'all know how my videos go. That's how you know they live, because you watch me snowball into different conversations or whatever. But this was just a continuation. I had to just let y'all know about, you know, more about myself and how I conduct myself with my YouTube channel. Why you may have seen me seeming way egotistical at one time, and then next thing you know, I'm like super spiritual. That's because I'm going through an ascension process, and the ascension process will change and have you going through some things. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, like one part of it is like you may have the weird sleeping, or you may sleep hard because your body is internally working on itself, man. Our DNA is changing 2012 and 2016. Y'all gonna see a lot of change over this next year. Our bodies and our DNA is changing. Like the melanin in our skin and the spiritual molecules is being activated. Our 12 strand DNA is being activated right now. That's why you're coming across more conscious people, more knowledgeable people. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is in the air, is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's in the prana. You breathing in that good life force energy, and it's bringing in that consciousness and changing your DNA at the same time. But I don't want to be too long-winded on this video. I'm just making another video. Y'all keep. Thanks for y'all support so far. Even if you choose not to support, still thank you. I'm grateful for everything. No matter if I had one person viewing all my videos. So just let you know, stay grateful, stay positive. It's only right now. No past, no future. You could fix both of them in the time machine called now. Now is a time machine. That's a news fact. Matter of fact, metaphorical, when you see time machines, I'm going to stop on this note. When you see time machines and all that, the time machine is being in the now. I could fix the past and the future right now. So stay in the now, stay positive, stay peaceful.